fuck?
This camera is on. We're rolling.
He's so sexy.
He is really a misfit too.
He's
Something
so
wrong with him,
sexy.
just like everybody else.
It's my man's
This camera's rolling too. Rolling, guys.
rolling. Hey, how do you do it? Rolling.
Oh, they was rolling too. Y'all boys ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Yo, world, what's good? This your boy Shamar, the boss.
What's going on? It's Rashad.
Cherokee, your favorite native. Hi.
Hi.
I was waiting on it.
And we are the Prolific Misfits, back with another video for that ass. What's going on, everybody?
Hi. I'm sick.
Yeah, you sounded.
I feel like I'm giving kind of sexy T-bars, sling blade.
No, it's
Just
like
tease. Just
it's more like chalk on a chalkboard, fingernails on a
Fingernails on the
chalkboard.
chalkboard, or it's okay. It's raspy. T-bars. It's sling blade.
How you feeling over there?
Lit.
Get your belly out.
You know.
And catch a
All
coochie
right,
cold.
show them your belly. He showed the legs last time. Let's see that belly.
I can't because I'm scared to move out of the camera.
On the camera.
But we just gonna lean up a little bit
What are you, like a 24?
in the waist.
Yeah.
Fat in the ass. Do you want to taste?
Hello. Thank you. That really, I wear this because you know the new girl that's on Instagram and stuff now, the K Nicole, that move it like a snake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't.
Oh yeah.
That's my girl.
When they go do it, go goop.
Okay.
Bruh. Look. Why am I getting
He's doing
hungry?
his job, though.
He checking the
He
cameras.
likes to
He
eat.
about to knock over shit. Shout out to the director of photography. What up, Rayne?
Hey, baby.
So I would ask how your weekend was, but you was sick all weekend.
I was weak, but no, I had a really lit week still. I got shit done. I went to a concert. Shout out to Sabrina Claudio. If you don't know, come on, you need to know who she is. You will like her. She's the Latina Sabrina Claudio. Went to her concert Tuesday, and it was lit. It was lit, right, babe? It was lit.
What?
Do you speak Spanish?
Sí. Punta.
Cállate.
But anyway, how was your week?
My week
Go
was,
ahead.
it was dry.
It was
My week was. This week, I don't know what it is. I think because I'm getting ready for Scorpio season. It's just been a
fuck
really.
that season. That's why everything's all fucked
It's been a
up.
lot of footwork. No, actually, stuff is actually coming together.
Quick. Can you get your mic?
It's actually coming together.
And also let you know,
You don't have to do all that moving and stuff. If you put your face into the mic, you're
I feel
good.
like I'm looking at the wall.
Okay.
how's your week going?
It's been a week. You know, I helped my friends move this weekend, and my back hurt. You know, I think I lifted something wrong. I don't know.
That mean you ain't been active.
As active as I should be. Yep. And it also means that you ain't do shit. That's why I had to lift all them boxes.
I don't move.
Girl, we can see that.
I move my own shit.
Anyway.
Yo,
Ain't nobody help me. You help me. So if you ever move, I'm there.
yeah, I did help you. Anyway, what's going on in the culture, man?
It was dry this week.
Dry.
Everybody was really putting me to sleep. The only thing I can actually say I was excited about is Summer Walker sales are definitely kicking for this to be her debut album. K. Michelle came back with her
Can
new
we
single.
jump in, or you just like to just hit it all and then go on?
I said it was dry. I mean, if y'all want to break down this dryness, if y'all have some, typically
Let's
y'all don't know
break it-
anything about it or say
Well, one thing I
anything
do know is that you're not a real barb because you ain't tell us that your girl got married.
because she didn't get married until Nikki said she got married.
She said it. She said, stop sending me dick pics because I'm married now. Hashtag October 21st.
I need to see a ring, some pictures. Technically, everybody just going off of what Wendy Williams said, and they
Well,
running with it.
didn't Nikki say it?
No, she posted You know how she do with her subliminals and
Because she just extra for no reason.
she just posted 2 hats and 2 glasses that said Mr. and Mrs. on them.
And she said, stop sending me dick pics because I'm married now.
And how many niggas I done been with, and when I'm with them, I say I'm married.
Girl. Oh my God.
Like we don't until I see the proof. I'm not.
Well, for
What
one,
proof you need?
Yeah, you're not the marrying type anyway.
I mean, I don't do that.
Anyway,
not for me.
You don't get in your mic either, do you?
I don't do that domestic stuff
So she's not married. She is married. What?
until she say it.
She said it.
I thought she said it too.
I ain't hear it.
Oh
I ain't
my
see
God.
the proof.
So let's talk about Summer Walker sales.
Yes.
Like, I mean, what was the sales?
She's still been number 1 for this to be her debut album. She's top sales like Beyonce's Lemonade.
Can I get some numbers?
I don't know. She didn't say her numbers. They're just saying
What,
her
does
number. They're
anybody say
saying
their
that her
numbers?
numbers are
Does
doing the
anybody
same.
besides
as,
Nikki say their
well,
numbers?
technically, when I got the information, it was last week. This is a week ago. So the
Alternative.
numbers are
About a week
changing
ago,
every.
week ago,
you know,
alternative.
the numbers are changing.
Well, tell
every
me this.
day.
When did she release her album?
Don't cut me off. So by the time the viewers see the show, the numbers are gonna be changed again. So to actually say specific numbers would still be kind of out of it.
Again, when did she release the album?
She released it 2 weeks ago. It was like
Okay.
2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
It was the October the 4th. Because
Okay.
remember, Cash Doll pushed hers back.
Okay. Again, you don't have the numbers, but you know the numbers are skyrocketing.
I do have that.
Wow.
You said they're up there with Lemonade?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the latest thing. K Michelle pushed her out of number 1 with her new single Rayne. Have you heard that one? You should, since your man's name is,
I don't give a fuck. I don't like K Michelle.
you don't like anybody but that.
What up, Rayne?
He just went to a Spanish girls concert, so
She's Boricua, okay? First of all.
Podifa or whatever she is.
What did you just say?
Podifa?
You know what's so funny? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you asked out for Eva, what's that chick's name? Lazada. So don't do that. Don't-
Evelyn?
whatever the
Lozada?
fuck her name is.
Oh,
Evelyn
I thought you were
Lozada?
saying Eva Longoria.
That was, and I got it confused. One of them bitches.
But you
I'm
worried
proud
about
of you.
me and
You
my,
are-
and my ticket sales.
You've been in your mic tonight. I'm proud of you.
Thank
Cherokee.
you. Thank you,
Absolutely.
brother.
Yo, work on your game, man.
Step your pussy up.
Oh.
Go
So
ahead.
K Michelle
Yes.
Rayne dropped and it knocked her out of the number 1 spot. I heard Rayne. It was pretty dope. I like it.
I like K Michelle, so I was definitely a fan
Rayne.
of that. We also got. Did y'all see that shit with Lil Mama and Meek Mills?
I got a quick.
I'm gonna assume no.
Yeah. Break it down.
But anywho, Meek Mills posted a picture. It was a couple. They was all lovey-dovey, and then Lil Mama commented with, "You should have posted the one of us," and he responded with, "Oh, so you shooting your shot?" What would you take that as? Because I took it as a diss.
Yeah.
It was a huge diss.
It's
Like,
little mama too.
Look, she's cute though.
Little Bow Wow.
She's cute. That's a grown ass woman. I mean, I guess I just there's not. It's little mama. Do we take little mama seriously? Do you know any little mama songs?
Nah.
my lip gloss is popping.
That was 2004.
I mean,
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Okay. My lip gloss is cool.
if she did come out with another one, my shoe game, something. I
My
don't
shoe
know.
game is popping.
Yeah, something.
Oh shit. One
But
trick
yeah,
pony.
I did see B Simone shoot her shot at the baby.
I mean her and JT. So that was cute. But I don't know. We're gonna
So
say she
JT
shot her
and Lil
shot.
Yachty, Lil Yachty. What's it?
I-
Little Jotty, Lil Yachty.
Lil
Lil
Yachty.
Yachty.
They not.
No, I seen an interview where she was basically on her live and talking about he had cheated on her while she was in jail.
Yep.
So she had she made her little references or comments about the baby.
So did the baby respond to her like he did B Simone?
He ain't responded to nobody.
He responded to B Simone. He put it in his story.
I'm so proud.
That's
of
not
you.
a response. To me, that's you didn't you shot you missed. You shot your shot. You shot
Thank
your
you.
shot and you missed.
Appreciate that. I hope we got that on camera. Thank you.
Thank
Get
you for
in your
tapping
mic.
it and not calling me out.
Get in your mic.
Thank you for tapping the mic. No,
Tap tap.
that ain't to me. That's not responding. That's a curve. You put it. You put it in your story, nigga. No, it ain't like he posted it on his wall and was like, "Yo, what's up?" Or
Well,
posted his
isn't-
DM to her. He ain't post that.
Why would he
Why
have
would
to
he
do
do
that?
that?
I mean, why would he have to post her shooting her shot?
He shot at her out because she shot her shot. Shot for shot.
We all have different views.
We always do.
Always. But
So-
I ain't feeling it. To me, he curved her too.
What's next in the culture?
With his big mouth.
Why you always talking about that man's mouth?
Did you see the
Can you get in your mic? Did you see that mic?
episode of Rhythm and Flow? I can't see nothing.
Maybe because he got the big ass shades on, boo.
Just to block out the shade in the room today.
It's so dry in here.
Right.
Because y'all dry today.
No, I'm
Wait
always
this bitch
what
up.
what.
No, you're sick. Nothing
And I'm
Still
lit.
ain't nothing weird about that.
Oh no, Flo and who?
I'm sure it's pretty wet. All that mucus and shit up in there. It's wet.
My man like it.
You seen the mucus commercial? That little green booger? That's all I thought about when you said that.
Man, shut your ass up. Now you in the mic. Anyway.
Stay in the mic. Just depends on which one on the right day.
Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to the you seen the episode of Rhythm and Flow? Well, it's episodes now. Like they broke
So
it
hold
down.
on. Which mic do you get in? Because you say, I guess what day is it?
We're on the culture.
Period.
Oh, now he understands what's the culture and what's the
Right.
forum.
Rhythm and Flow dropped all of their episodes now. Like they did it to where.
So
each
tell us
week,
what's rhythm and flow.
that shit with Cardi B and T.I. I'm sorry, I say that shit with Cardi B because they had her on there, and it's more so like an American Idol for rappers.
Okay.
And for somebody that doesn't write their bars, I don't understand how you can be judging people who are actually writing and freestyling and are in these ciphers, things that you're not doing. But nevertheless, T.I. is on there, Chance the Rapper. It is other people on there that are great rappers. So it turned out to be a great show. But what they did was each week they broke it down in like 4 episodes and kind of like American Idol.
Okay.
Instead of once a week you get 4. And they ended up, the winner was D Smoke.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Damn, yeah. Wow.
You didn't know, now you know, nigga. They should have watched it. I'm here to tell you the juice. I can't tell you, oh, watch it, and then next week it's old. So D Smoke won. He was all right. He was cute. He had a cute little gap.
I like caps.
I love a gap. So
Cute.
he had my vote.
And guess who has my vote?
Who?
Native Son Staffing.
What's that? Tell me about it.
Please.
Well, you want to know who they are? Native Son Staffing is a diverse staffing company based in Charlotte where they rise to every occasion. No matter how big or small, they got your back. Visit them at nativesonstaffing.com.
I think I will. That was beautiful. We can all use good staff.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all hiring? You putting black people on?
I'm black owned, black everything.
That ain't what I asked you. I said, are you putting black people on?
Absolutely.
Y'all heard it. So if you in Charlotte and need a job, hit up Cherokee.
We actually are in
Cherokee
Charlotte,
Native.
Charlotte surrounding areas, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina.
Mm.
They do birthdays, weddings, cookouts, quinceañeras,
Quinceañeras.
bar mitzvahs,
Bachelor parties.
We do.
Oh, see,
reunions.
that's lit. I couldn't see you bringing no strippers, though. I wouldn't trust you.
You know what? Yeah, because they all gonna look like you.
Right, and I'm going to be mad.
What the fuck is this shit?
What is this? I see this in the mirror.
Right, a bunch of quays. Thank you. Thank you
So,
for that, brother.
I saved the best for last. Da-da-da-da. Did y'all hear about Tank?
Did I say don't beat on the table?
I got excited. You say a lot of things today. We got so many rules in here.
We got rules today.
Spread your legs. Bank hit bounce for me. Like, damn,
That
nigga, this
big
is not the Players Club. Like, damn. But did y'all
Tank.
get Tank's interview?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
What were y'all thoughts?
Promo.
I didn't.
Wait, what
I
did
didn't
He
hear.
always asks our thoughts, and you answer, and then he jump right in there.
Because
He does that every time.
I turned over.
He
Cause
does
Leah
that
paused
every
and-
time.
Well, you don't get to that side. You don't ask Shamar.
I mean, it's for everybody.
You didn't exactly. You didn't look over here.
You can't see me. You can see me.
I can see you.
Technically, I'm looking at you. I'm not even looking at Cherokee.
Nah, it's not true.
What I tell you? So many rules.
And the main one is getting your mic, and you break it every time.
I don't follow rules.
Is that obviously?
Can we talk about Tank instead of me?
Please, I would
So,
like to.
I mean, do you want to give us the background, the setup of what happened?
I was waiting to hear your thoughts since I always
Well,
jump over you.
Okay. You want to give me what happened so I can provide my thought, or you just want me to just?
Y'all both said y'all seen it, so I
They
didn't give Cherokee my opinions
They
before
may
he
not
gave
have
me
seen
his
it.
thoughts. So how could y'all make that whole
They
little
may
breakdown?
not have seen it.
I mean, they still.
Give us the backstory, boo.
Y'all saw my point, right? The backstory is Tank basically had an interview. My fans,
That's probably not even your camera, boo.
It's the
Nah,
only
that's his
one that I
camera.
can see.
Ain't nobody looking.
I know my lighting and my angles. Get on yours. Anywho, Tank made an interview, and it was based. He
Who did he
did
do it
an
with?
interview. See, these bitches got me baffled in here today.
I'm just saying. You're gonna give us some information. Give us the information, Punta.
Anywho, he did an interview, and he basically said you can suck 2 dicks and not be gay. You can try it once and then be like, I don't know, and then try it again and decide you don't like it, and you can still be considered straight. That's not gay. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is that no one ever sets a story up correctly. No one. And I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
but
shit.
if a person looks on social media, that was the headline, that was the trend. Tank said you can suck a dick twice and not be gay. That's not how that all happened. What he was talking about was a man being considered a liar. If he lied once, if he lied twice, that don't necessarily make the man a liar. And so that's when Angela Yee jumped in there and said, if you suck a dick twice, does that make you gay? So she posed that question, and of course, Tank trying to prove a point, because his point was, if you lie twice, you're not gay. I mean, you're not a liar. So of course he's gonna say, if you suck a dick twice, you're not gay. He had to prove a point. And furthermore, he didn't mind going there because it's promo for his album that just got dropped on Friday. That's what I think.
You agree?
I do.
What are your thoughts?
I feel like every time that, I think he's a friend of the LGBT community, but there's always, if there's something about to happen with his career, he's got something provocative to say, especially in that community.
Absolutely, because they support him.
Yeah.
And he gets money off of them because
Yeah.
he performs at these prides. So, of course, he's
Right.
going to teeter that edge, teeter that line, because
It's
he knows
smart.
where his bag at.
Right. I think it's smart.
So what you think? Quay,
I don't think that. I just think I like it.
you like what?
I just like hearing the fact that you can suck 2 dicks and it not be gay.
You are so fucking stupid.
Cause I'm in the mic.
He
I don't
wasn't,
know
boo.
how much more. If I could turn. Or
Well, if
do
you put your
something.
headphones on, you can hear what we hear.
Y'all he too loud.
How loud? I'm sick.
You're still loud with my
That's all
headphones
right.
on.
You
and
gonna get
beside
tired?
me.
You gonna just tired of him telling you get in the mic?
No, he not. They are, though.
Exactly.
Well, y'all tell him to stop. saying
So, hold on. You just like the fact that he said you can suck dick twice and not be gay.
it. Yeah. I feel like
What
I
do you
just
like
like the
about
fact
it?
that he was open and honest about his thoughts regarding that segment, because I feel that most straight people are just gonna say what society wants them to say. So, I mean, granted, record sales or whatever, for real, the album was all right, but it didn't make me want to go download his album because of what he said.
But you
And
listened.
It didn't make you talk about it on the Culture Corner either, so I feel your point.
Because it was dry. I mean, I can't even say it was dry. Maybe I'm not in that mood. Lately, I've been in a more upbeat mood. So right now,
Because
Megan
you still
is-
riding that wave, that hot girl.
I'm real lit right now. I'm not ready to be in love and cuddle and sit under the rain right now.
Boy, it's about to get cold. You better hurry up.
I'll call somebody else, man. What? If I'm not calling yours, don't say nothing.
Oh, my God.
Anywho, like I said, I just like the conversation. I like that he opened that up and was very honest. So regardless if it was to promote ticket sales or his album or whatever,
I didn't say, well, I don't think that I don't know what you're thinking. I know you did say that you just like that, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he did that to promote. What I'm saying is he was proving a point because of the conversation they had. They are the ones that Angela Yee interjected with that. he capitalized upon it. It wasn't like Tank came on the show, I'm going to talk about some gay shit today.
Right.
That ain't what he did. But they also know that Tank don't back down from a conversation, just like when he was sitting there talking about getting his ass ate. He ain't going to back down from a conversation.
I like Tank.
And I totally agree with you there as well, as that he can be a heterosexual guy and feel comfortable talking about sexuality across the board without any regard to what society or think or anything like that. So this is the first time I think we ain't disagree totally on everything.
I know, right? It's going to snow.
Right. You're not prepared with that crop top.
I'm always prepared. That's when I get somebody else's man to keep me warm.
Catching feelings.
No feelings called.
Okay. Did you see that?
Why are you looking so creepy?
No, but did you? Are you
Okay,
seeing
guys,
that?
we have our director of photography came up with some new signals, and we talked about it. And Cherokee act like I don't see nothing. The whole point of the signal is for it to be
y'all know.
Did you
Not
guys
to
let
see
y'all
that.
know.
Wait, he did something. You guys
That's the
look.
whole point
Sorry.
of the signals.
Look, I got on shades and I seen the shit. So
I was like, wait, what's going on?
Did you guys see that?
I didn't.
He's moving.
I didn't know what that meant.
Babe, are you waving at me?
Right.
I'll talk to you later.
I'm at work. Dang.
Right, I'm working. Nigga, he working too. Shit. Oh. Do we need to mute your mic?
I'm sorry. That was
Okay.
gross. No, I'm good.
Told you it was wet. You ain't hear all that mucus coming up? Ugh. So.
Sorry.
You need a shot of something.
Yeah, do you need a break before we go to the forum? Well, guys, we will come back in a moment after this sponsored message from Allen Luck Studios.
And you looking at porn? You cannot look at porn here.
That is not porn.
Please
And
tell me they rolling. Please.
You're nasty.
Clearly not.
get your shit together, Carol.
Well, I hope you guys are going to be very open. This is going to be an open discussion.
Get your scratching out the way now.
Please.
I was not scratching.
Yes,
I'm
sure.
fixing my bra.
Can you get in your mic?
Are we rolling?
Excuse me, John? Shut up, John. What are we getting John on the show? When he's on
schedule
time?
permits. Right.
I thought that's what I was gonna say.
Not talking.
I arrived on time.
I was on time today. I knew we had to get
you
in there
pushed
at
it.
8:05.
You pushed it.
No, I was like, oh, hi.
Did you see that?
I don't, what's the other hand do?
He's holding the camera with the other hand.
Oh,
Like he
okay.
in the kitchen cooking like a stir fry. That's what I got from that.
Kitchen like a stir fry.
These guys.
Can somebody get that?
I do have a lazy eye. I do. No, dead ass. Dead ass. Because when I be taking pictures, I be like, ooh, get it. It's this one right here.
You got that Tracy Ellis eye?
Yes. Appreciate it. The friend of the show want to be on here so bad. We need to get him here next time.
Come on, Marlo.
I just want to say, everybody always
Can you
says,
get in your mic? I can't hear you, seriously. Now you got to check that to make sure that mic's not
Right.
blocking Cherokee.
I mean, well, he already said my back. Why was my back sitting straight?
You got scoliosis, don't you?
Can't hear
Oh,
you.
y'all wanted me to sit up so we can.
We can't hear you.
You like need a booster seat.
Son.
Just tilt this part up. And John, check this camera right here to make sure, this one, just to make sure it's not blocking Cherokee's face.
Beautiful.
Can you see that?
Look at them crusty
All right.
ass hands.
Let me hear you, Quay.
Yo, yo, yo.
Can you stay like that the entire time?
Hopefully.
Can
I can't make no promises.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? We're back. So, what's going on, Cherokee, in the forum? What we talking about today?
Well, I feel like I want to open up the table to talk about being, what is it like to be gay in 2019, a black gay man? And reason why I decided to go with that, question is because, as you spoke earlier about, there was a viral video that's going around, right? This black gay guy who got beat up by his friends. That caused a lot of discernment to a lot of us in the community, but there's also backstories to that video. So I want to talk about that, but then also I know Quay had a request to talk about DL niggas, so
My favorite.
I just want to open up the floor and just say, what is it to be gay, a black gay man in 2019? So to go back to that video I was just talking about.
Did you see how he opened up the floor and then shut that door real quick?
The door is
Well, I want to go
closed.
back to. Okay, let's go back to that video, right? All right, all of us have seen it. Yes.
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 I begged y'all for 2 days to give me that video, and
But that was
then-
still the same. That was still the same clip, I thought.
And then shout out to Misunderstood Souls. He provided the video because y'all niggas didn't.
What you gonna say?
I mean, I thought it was the same video, but
No. Y'all kept providing me a screenshot of the video.
oh, it was the screenshot.
It was a
my dumb
screenshot.
ass. Well, I'm on the Android, so I thought that I sent the whole video.
No.
But it's basically, this dude, he got beat up by all his friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you were concerned about that, Quay. You were like, I'm sick of this shit. Look at this shit. But then also,
Is that what I sound like?
Low key.
these niggas. But then
You got to add the
I can't.
Wipe it off.
So researching this video clip, it was saying that they jumped him because he was trying to holler at one of his boys' younger cousins who was under 18. Granted, I mean, it's wrong or not, but in the video they were just saying like, "You gay nigga, you gay, let's beat you up." So that's what I was really focused on. Like, that's fucked up.
So to that point, I don't jump on the bandwagon with
Mm-hmm. Right.
viral videos. Any
You
viral
can't.
video, you don't really know. Just like the whole Tank thing that we was
yeah.
just talking about. We was talking about Tank, and people just took that one segment and ran with it. And it's like, no, that's not the entire story. That's why I was really pressuring y'all. Send me the video. You can't send me a screenshot of it and tell me the caption saying, "Hey, this dude got beat up by his friends because he was gay."
Right.
I wanted to know everything else, and learning that information about the hollering at the people that's under 18, it made more sense to me.
Right.
So
Right. Well, did you know about that part? That part we just told you about the 18-year-olds or under 18-year-olds?
No, I knew when you once you had told me and I actually researched and watched the whole clip and the whole video, it was like, okay, but I still felt like it could have been handled a different way.
Right.
Yeah, because what was put out there was he's gay, friends beating him up, da 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 da.
see, that was just like the whole justice for juicing. Wow, nobody gets that reference. Nobody's gonna laugh at that. So y'all didn't like when Dave Chappelle said that?
I
You ain't like it. Oh, you ain't see it. Okay, so that was Dave Chappelle's stand-up, Justice for Juicy. But that's just like the whole Jussie Smollett thing.
Oh, God.
The whole world kind of got behind him, and nigga lying.
I'm still confused about the whole situation.
Yeah. So I just stay back on viral videos and
You
wait
got
and
to.
see
It's-
what's really going on.
Yeah,
he didn't go to
eventually.
jail, so
He what?
he didn't go to jail.
He
so.
did not. Right.
I think the charges were dismissed. They were dropped. He didn't get charged with nothing.
He's blackballed though in Hollywood, Black Hollywood, or Hollywood period.
I can see that.
Okay, so tell me, like, I would like to know about your experience as being a black gay male, or it's probably I shouldn't assume that you identify with being gay, but queer.
Right, don't assume nothing fucking with me.
Right, tell me about your experience. I mean, like, you clearly was moved by this dude being beat up. Did you experience any of that? How are you going through life now?
I don't like niggas. I don't
That's
know if that was
actually a
the
fact.
I don't know if that was the best way to say that, but I will say in this being gay in 2019, for me, I typically gravitate towards DL niggas. I don't really gravitate towards other gay niggas just because it be too much. And I've noticed with interacting with DL niggas, There are no expectations. I know what I'm getting myself into. I know what it is. There's no questions about it. With these punks, it just be too much.
Wow.
And I can say that because I am a punk. Bitch, I'm sitting here in a crop top. So if you get offended by me saying punk, that's something you have to work on in yourself.
What was your original question?
I was just mainly like, so as you like, what is your? Well, I asked what was your. Were you ever bullied or anything like that growing
Pay
up?
attention. Stop worrying about me in the mic.
No, actually, I heard the question, but your answer didn't go along with that. So I was trying to get an understanding of what we really were talking
did.
about. To me, it didn't.
He
So
asked me what was my experience.
I was asking for clarity.
My experience in the gay world isn't gonna be what your experience is, but
Absolutely,
just because it's not, it doesn't mean that it didn't answer his question. That's
To me,
my experience.
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said I needed clarity because in any of that, I had to kind of read between the lines of what your experience is because honestly, the only thing you said was you think punks are messy. That's what I heard.
That's my experience.
Okay, what about you personally?
Personally, what?
Personally, one, he said he didn't know if you identified as gay. Do you identify as gay?
I identify differently each day.
Okay, so today, how do you identify?
Today, I'm queer. I'm not gay. I'm not straight. I look at niggas and I think they're attractive. I can look at a girl and feel that she's attractive. But today, I don't want to date either one of them. So today, I'm queer. I don't do the gay labels. The only label I identify with is top. It's my only label.
Wow.
Why?
Because I don't take dick in the butt. So that would be. What do you mean?
Why?
It hurt. It hurt. Why y'all get quiet?
I mean, I just want to hear your answers. I thought you were just going to elaborate, but you did not.
I mean, because my answer, I feel that I'm a very straightforward person. I'm very black and white. When you ask me a question, my answer is very straightforward. It's never, you know, you can't.
I took it.
Yeah, I think it's debatable.
Yeah, it's debatable.
I think you like the skirt, like you go to different places. Anyway,
Did you just?
my wig. So I will.
Joggers.
I'm going to steer this boat for a second.
Let me drive the boat.
I like to say, or no, I am a
So
black.
y'all don't get that reference either.
We do, boo. We do. Just because we don't laugh, boo, don't mean we
Well,
don't.
you laughed. You laughed.
I grinned.
So what
Oh,
has
you
to
grinned.
I
Okay.
laugh?
Okay.
So I identify as a black guy, gay male. I was gonna say queer, but definitely black. I mean, well, black, of course, but gay.
And native.
And native. Thank you. But I feel like as my experience.
I think we're boring our audience.
Oh, it's all right. I
I'll beat
feel
around the
like
bush.
I always get like as far as the community, I am still learning the community. Like I don't like I wasn't raised around gay people. Not saying I had to be, but I didn't know anything about gay people growing up, and I didn't know anything about no fucking dookie dick or any shit like that. I was a very effeminate boy growing up, but my family supported that, you know. And I did get picked on in school, but then because I was a big nigga, I always beat bitches' asses.
Bitch, you need to call Ianya. That is not
Who?
what you ain't asking your own question. Ianya, fix
I'm giving my
life.
backstory. I'm sorry. There's a discussion.
So he can give this
Iyanla.
long, drawn out
I wanted-
explanation
well, this is what
that
you
does
do,
not
bitch. It's called
answer the question. But
I'm
my
getting ready to go.
question was so hard to understand, bitch. You putting me to sleep. I don't know. You got beat up
Why
when you was
everybody
younger.
in their feels today?
You was feminine. Like, girl, what does that have to do about being gay today? That was the question.
I'm giving you my backstory, bitch. All
So,
right.
we got 20 minutes, and you taking us down your
I sure
family,
am.
your
I
family
sure am.
reunion, girl. No.
As I was saying, okay, I'm in middle school now, right? So anyway,
You're in
what I'm
college.
saying that I did have to like show up and beat people.
Can we get to the dick in the butt? Like,
Oh,
where's the gay shit?
I'm about to get into the gay shit. All right. Well, what I'm saying is I had to defend myself when I was a little kid, and then other like niggas was like, oh, he cool. He's a nigga. Like, we're not gonna fuck with him because he's a big nigga. He can beat other niggas. So I've always felt like I had a good relationship with other straight dudes, right? So as you were stating earlier, it's like, yeah, I don't like punks, you know, because I am a punk, whatever. I'm just like, I get along with everybody. I fucking hate niggas. But
Get money.
the thing is, like, I get along with everybody. I do understand what you're saying, like, you know, other gay men. It can be hard to get along with each other. But
you're referencing what I said. How do you feel? What is your intake? Why
are you listening?
Back? I don't understand.
You're just mad because you didn't answer
you're rambling.
the question.
You're rambling.
I am rambling. I'm going to keep rambling.
And we're on a time schedule, sweetie.
So back middle school. So anyway, I was saying is that I get along with everybody. I hate to say this, but I wasn't molested. Why
would you hate to say that?
What I'm saying is that I think some people can say, or some people do say that, you know, I'm gay because possibly I was molested or this and that. What I'm saying is I had nothing, like I knew nothing about the gay culture growing up.
Because being gay isn't a choice. That's how you go. So you're going to take the topic somewhere else.
Yeah,
You're going to piss me off.
I kind of want to jump with Quay here because you said
and you gave me a hard time.
Can he talk?
Can I jump in?
I can defend myself.
You don't even know what he's saying, though.
At all.
Go ahead, Shamar.
The question was your experience of being a black gay man in 2019.
Yes.
I think we got some of that backstory,
And we
but
took
I
it
think
back
you're
to
like staying.
1879.
You're staying back there. So
okay,
what's going on
basically
today?
right now, I feel like
we're about to be in 2020.
2020, I feel like I get along with everybody. I don't have no hang-ups about other gay men. I really would like us all to get along. I feel like some of our culture, or like some of our youth, I feel like it's so many options. I feel like that's why niggas can't get in relationships because they have so many options. And stop digging in yourself, nigga. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Pay attention to your mic.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that
Get out of middle school so we can keep it rolling. So weighty. Worry about me and my picking.
I'm good. I get along with everybody.
So that's what you want our viewers to know? Being gay in 2019.
What
Cherokee
the fuck you want them to know that you don't fuck with niggas?
You made it seem like this topic was so deep, and then in the end, we come up with...
I'm not done. And getting your fucking mic,
Well, that's
bitch.
dope how you tried to do that, but we couldn't hear
We didn't
anything.
hear nothing, bitch.
Y'all will hear it.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that I get along with all the gay niggas. And I'm not going to call myself a punk because you just said earlier you don't believe in labels. So how can you call yourself a punk? I don't. Anyway, I have no problems. I have no qualms against other gay men. And DL niggas, I don't see them.
That's it.
For now. Go ahead, Shamar.
Please give us a better answer.
I was just checking my bank statement. It just came through.
Daddy Warbucks.
Listen, can you give me the question one more time? Because I think y'all took two different approaches on it, and I have no idea what we're talking about.
What is your experience being a gay man, black gay man, 2019?
Do you identify as a gay black man in 2019?
I don't know if I do. I don't know.
Why?
Cool.
Ain't that how they do me? Why?
Cool.
Why?
How are you trying to
let me get in the mic? Why?
How are you trying to pull the studio audience into this conversation?
Because they love me and they be seeing what I'm talking about. Because y'all will say these things to me. And y'all
have you ever had a conversation with them? They
No,
don't
he
agree with
hasn't.
you. They
No,
laugh
they
at
haven't.
you.
They laugh with me.
No,
Laugh
no.
at y'all.
No,
'Cause y'all not on our
sweetie.
side.
No, sweetie.
What's your intake?
Your input, maybe?
Intake, input.
Fucking dumb bitch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna refrain.
Coming from a dry
I'm
bitch.
sorry. Yeah, I may be dry.
And sick.
Go ahead, Shamar. We'd love to hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that I do the labels and identify a certain way. What my experience is in 2019, personally, I think I'm cool. I enjoy living my life. I think that there are times where it's very ambiguous of my sexuality, especially in the work environment, in the quote unquote real life environment, my sexuality is very ambiguous. A lot of times I get the question of, you married, you got kids, etc. So those are the things that I have to talk about on a regular basis.
Can I drive the boat? Fuck that shit. In other words, I just want to leave it at, nigga, be yourself. It don't matter if you're gay, straight, transgender. Everybody takes different roads in being gay and living this lifestyle. So I would just say, regardless of how anybody feels, regardless of what anybody thinks, you do it the way that you feel, because only God's in charge of your destiny. I can't tell you how to act. This nigga can't. That nigga can't. We can only tell you our input, our advice from our life's experience, but it's up to you to drive your own boat.
I think that was about the most sense out of this entire forum today, because I think all of us was all over the place.
All over. You see, I drive that shit, nigga.
Well, how many more minutes I got?
You're cut. Can we move to the business? Because his
keep going.
forum.
I'm not done.
Go with your next point.
We need to go with Nikki.
DL niggas, he already addressed his feelings for it. So what are do you have any feelings for that? Or what are your thoughts on DL niggas? And what is your definition of DL niggas? Because you want to talk about this shit. What is that to you?
What is it to you? It's your forum.
I'm asking.
You tell me your definition, then
You
I'll
brought
tell you
it-
mine.
When I think of a DL nigga, I think of someone who is fucking with a chick and a man, and that he's living a straight lifestyle with a woman, but fucking with niggas. But then also some people categorize DL as being just discreet and not letting people know your business. So I want to know which one was yours, because I'm looking at the first part I just told you.
And see, I'm glad you said that. That's why I wanted you to talk first, because I look at it as the second part. I feel like DL is basically discreet. To me, DL is basically a bi nigga. You don't want everybody in your business. You don't want to come out and let people know you date guys or you're interested in guys for the moment, because that's not who you want to be. And I feel that everyone has that choice.
Well, I think both of those were the same that y'all just described.
Well, he described both of them. I just let him know I went with the second part.
To me, I think both of them are the same, because you just said a discreet person is a bisexual person. The first option was guys that date women and then date guys as well. I think that's defined as.
What he was saying was, we reference it as down low, but it can also be quote unquote said to be discreet.
I understand.
So that's what I was.
I understand and I understood, and I'm trying to drive the point that I think both of those are the same. Shut the fuck up, Quay.
We're talking. It's
Shut
a
up.
conversation, not a
Well, it can't be a
dictatorship.
conversation if I can't get my word out. What I'm trying to say is that I think that DL has a negative connotation. Point blank, period.
Well,
Society.
Shut the fuck up, Shamar. We heard you. I didn't agree. So
How could you not had agreed and I just fucking said it?
Well,
Quay, shut the fuck up. Just shut your ass up. Shut up, nigga. So, my point. Why does the studio... We ain't having no studio audience anymore.
and then these bitches in the background talking.
And they talking about you.
And then
They talking about you.
I mean,
They not on your side. I think that society has made DL with a negative connotation. Back to the last episode we talked about, one of them episodes we talked about it, is that the reason why men don't feel comfortable talking about their sexuality is because automatically society thinks it's a negative thing.
right.
Everyone is talking about DL niggas are wrong. They're the ones, everyone's making it their fault. I think society has set up the environment for them to be forced into the hiding and the sneaking and stuff. And I think that's what you were trying to say. Option one was them sneaking and cheating and lying. Option two, you're saying, no, they're comfortable with who they are. They're just doing it very discreetly so nobody knows. Is that what those two options were for you?
that's what they were.
Okay, and to me, I think they're honestly the same thing, and they're both doing it for the same reason, because society views it as bad, and they don't want everybody to know because they don't want to be viewed as bad. That's all.
I don't think all DL niggas are bisexual, to be honest. I just thought that, me personally, I just thought DL just means you didn't want nobody in your business.
Discreet.
You said degree? Or wait,
Discreet.
sorry. Discreet, yeah.
Degree. I need some right now. Oh, it's hot.
Okay, yeah, DL niggas. I don't really have.
They're my favorite.
Why?
It's no expectations. I know what it is. So I don't catch feelings.
But do you ever want to catch feelings where you might have like a relationship or build something with someone?
It's 2019. I'm
About to
chasing
be
a bag.
2020.
Chasing a bag. Fuck feelings. We worry about that when we get to the top. Right now, I'm trying to get this money and build myself. Don't nobody want no nigga that.
I think DL is so fucking dated.
Get out. Just get out. Get out. Thank you. Your services are no longer needed.
Bye bye. Toodles.
I was gonna say toodles.
Yeah, I guess maybe because I live my life out loud.
Just so y'all know, we're laughing because the bitch been yarning, shaking the can, talking. Through the whole time we've been recording. So he ain't being mean. This bitch is being loud in here today.
The disrespect. But yeah, I don't really. I like to produce something. I don't think I can produce that with a DL person.
I mean, you can't produce with a nigga in general.
Touche, my nigga, touche.
Oh, you agree with me? Because you see, I was looking. What you gonna say? You can't produce with a nigga regardless. So the only thing you can do is catch a nut, and that's
You can do more to get you now, baby.
That's very interesting. I mean, across the board, no matter the sexuality, it is interesting to hear how people view things. And honestly, that may go into his whole experience and how he views himself in 2019. Because of those back experiences, he feels like catch a nut, catch a bag, that's it. And you're like, oh, I want children.
He being real Mariah Carey, and I'm JT.
My
fresh
thing
out.
is, I think maybe it is different experiences. I don't want to blame it on age or anything, but
it's interesting that you want children.
I think that I've
Why do you want children, brother?
I think I am motherly and fatherly.
Oh, you're motherly.
And to be honest, I would like to just have my little steeds.
And they sit on your bosom.
It was my bosoms as I just rub their little nappy heads. And
So when did this come about?
I mean, to be honest, the last person I was with, I was considering it. And then when I found my new boo.
My man.
It's just solidified because it's just like, okay, we want to do this shit. And, we want to have some nappy-headed, ashy
Now,
ass
are
kids.
you being genuine? Should we have this conversation later?
We can. I mean, we can have a little bit of it now.
Okay. Are you being genuine in your desire for that? Or is it partially because of their desire?
No, because I think that we both came to that. I think we talked about it separate. Did we talk about... I believe we both separately said it and then we came together. Because
now you see how that shit feels, don't you, Ray?
Granted, I have been to say, like, I don't like it. I don't like other people's kids. Kids. But I know my kids, I mean, they're mine. And I kind of want to have a little legacy when I leave. You know?
I can see that. I want 3.
Ain't nobody asked you. Who gonna raise them?
Right.
My mama.
Your
My mama go raise
My mama
them.
coming with me. I'm one of them ghetto girls.
Yes, you are. But yeah.
All right, cool.
Need some more orange juice.
That's it for the form as far as now. I'm sorry that was a little dry. But I was just interested because I just, as being a gay male, I want to know you guys' experiences and all that good jazz.
Don't trust them. It's my experience.
Just be yourself. I agree with you on that, Quay. Be yourself. I don't think that labels do anything for anyone. But again, that's why the alphabet continues to grow, because people are continuously re-identifying themselves as something different when they feel like they don't fit into certain things.
Right.
And I just don't have that conversation with people. I don't ever really talk about that stuff.
Do you not want to, or it's just not needed, or it's just like...
Well, that's just who I am as a person.
Okay.
No matter what it is that I have going on, I don't really talk about personal life and stuff. That's just me.
I know.
Okay, so why the fuck you acting brand new?
We can go to your segment
But
now.
these kids, though, want to talk about that.
Let's talk about your little
Hey,
nieces and
Rayne, can you
nephews.
do me a favor? Come over here.
In the camera?
Hell yeah. He was in the last episode. I just need them to see him when I
No,
talk
they
about
don't- they want
when
us-
I talk about the director of photography right there, and just kneel down, get your head in there between them. There's your camera right there. What up, Rayne?
Hey,
That's the one that be forgetting to turn on the cameras and shit.
I don't. He lying.
All right, bye, Rayne.
You
What
gonna
be-
yeah, show the audience.
What? Oh no, that ain't what we doing. See, you
That's
supposed to be
exactly
at
what
work.
we doing.
That's what you be doing at work. Or you be doing a good job.
They be like, Cherokee, welcome in, you know. Drop
Wow.
You gonna show the audience too?
What audience? No, I just needed them to see Rayne because I talk about Rayne all the time. So, and a couple of people asked me,
I'm a
"Who is
raindrop.
Rayne? Who is Rayne?
My rainbow.
Why he be forgetting to turn the cameras on? Because Cherokee be messing with him the whole time.
I got you, because we change the setting every week.
Yep.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
They done cuss me out all day today. We
But
change
the
it
f-
every week.
But the first week was the one where he forgot to turn the cameras on.
The second week, I was cute.
It's debatable.
Thank you.
The second week, I was cute.
All right, cool. Hey guys, we'll take a brief intermission and we'll be right back.
And I'm just trying to tell you. And I'm just trying to tell you.
All right, Shamar's camera's rolling. Y'all cameras are rolling. Do you want to show the audience your I saw it. You know Quay showed me everything. I done seen all of Quay.
Everything. We don't got no secrets.
None, son.
Say from the Rudy to the Tootie.
All right. So we're gonna move on over to the business sector. And today I wanted to talk about
I'm so sorry.
I get her
Rayne, we need some more. He needs a napkin and he needs some more orange juice because I think
so whooping cough.
that's
Whooping cough?
Yeah, that kennel cough.
Whatever. You're so rude. That's your people.
Oh, man.
Whooping cough.
I'm gonna be like Summer Walker, walk around my little thing.
Have you been taking anything for that?
I have. I've been taking Mucinex, Dayquil, Echinacea.
Can you get in your mic? It's low. Remember, you done
Oh,
moved it.
what the
Yeah.
elderberry?
You can turn it up towards you. There you
I've
go.
been taking. Oops, sorry. I've been taking a lot
So
of shit.
aggressive.
Thank you.
All right, we got the orange juice.
Hey, Quay.
All right, so for today's business sector, I wanted to talk about everyone wants success until it's time to have success. And the studio honest is distracting us. You good? So what's my topic?
Business.
Everyone wants success until it's time.
Preach. Preach it. You hear this, Quay? You hear him?
Until let's not do personal attacks here.
I'm not. I just want to make sure
ready.
Quay is listening.
Let's
And then
keep
that
Were
mic.
you listening?
Yes. So I'm gonna tell it one more time. Everybody wants success until it's time to work for success. And I run into this a lot. The reason why I wanted to bring this up today was we are starting to get some viewers. We're getting some viewership and everything on our podcast, especially on YouTube. We just opened up. Why are you making your chest bounce?
Yes. I don't know what happened.
So, and then we just created the Facebook page and got 100 likes in about 4 days. Was it, Quay? About 4 days?
Some of that is my family, so I need to.
Okay, that's what's up. But we appreciate everyone following and supporting us.
Family.
But as everyone's starting to see this, I'm starting to get messages and stuff. And, you know, one person got a little bit bothered because, yo, Shamar, that's us. We were supposed to do the podcast and everything. And I'm like, okay, if we had a conversation about it and you don't follow through, then what am I to do?
You good for that?
You keep moving your mic and everything. Are you good?
Yes.
But I can't hear you.
Shit.
I need it back. There you go.
There we go.
Absolutely. So they were a little bit bothered or whatever because they saw that I was doing a podcast and they weren't a part of it. And maybe a year and a half ago, they brought the idea to me. And I'm like, okay. And wanted to talk about it. We worked through the logistics and everything. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's figure this out. Let's get it done. And if you don't follow through, I can't do anything with it, you know. And bringing it to you guys. I brought it to both of you all. What did it take? About 2 months for us just to get up off the ground, presented the idea. Both of you all were on board. Boom. It just started moving from there. You have to put in the work, for it to get done. I think a lot of people, a lot of times, no matter what it is, everyone talks about they have a brand or they have a business. They want to do this. Brand is such a buzzword nowadays too. So everyone wants to do a brand and everything and talk about it. But then when it's time to do the work, it seems like people fall short. Do y'all know anybody that does anything like that? Do you have any experience of someone sitting here talking about something all the time, but they never do it?
I do.
Let us know.
Just with working with people, other models, that is why I typically work by myself. Typically trying to get up with anybody. It's just with scheduling, and we will come up with all of these ideas, and then I don't hear from you for a month, and then it's expected of me to do all the groundwork and the location and the outfits and do all of this shit, and then you just show up. So I will say I definitely agree. I mean, and I've done it before, honestly. If I don't really care about something, I will say if it's not something that I really want to do, I don't put forth a full amount of effort, and that is something that I should change, because, we should all really put forth 100% with everything we do.
And then just communicate that. If it's something that you're not interested in, don't sit there and have a conversation like, okay, yeah, we can do this, and then you decide not to do it because you ain't really feeling it. Have you ever had an experience with people just saying, hey, this is what we want to do, and then they don't do it?
Yeah, I experienced that a lot with the clients. But, if you don't pay me any money or deposit,
it's above me now.
Yeah, it's exactly. Like, we can plan, but then I send you that invoice, and then there's an expiration date for that invoice. I don't book something else on that date, so I can't. The point of a deposit is to secure that date, so I move on. So I experienced that a lot in staffing.
And I think that, a lot of times people are unaware of how much is required to get something done. There's this saying that I heard, somebody said it to me in my Clark Kent. My Clark Kent is what I call my day job. So I have a job that I do, everyone besides my photography business. But anyway, someone said this to me maybe about 6-7 years ago. They see my glory, but they don't know my story. And that stuck with me because everyone can see the business is booming. The business is doing well. You got this. They're talking about it with this podcast right now. Y'all have these graphics. Y'all have, the lights, the cameras, the action, all of that stuff. But no one knows what it took to get to that point. No one knew. I ain't know nothing about podcasting. It took me watching 30 hours worth of videos to learn it. It took reading books. I rented books from the library. Free books, read those books, figuring this out, what equipment you need and stuff like that, researching it, talking to people, figuring out this studio we're in, figuring out what equipment to get, all of that stuff. So all the behind the scenes. And then even after we sitting here for 2 hours and record, there's probably about 8 to 10 hours of just producing the show. So the post process, getting that edited, doing the teasers and stuff for IG and everything, there's a lot of work involved in it. Everyone just sees the 15-second clip on IG or sees the 59-minute video on YouTube like, yo, that's lit. I can do that. I can do that. But then when it's time to do it, it's like, So everybody just gonna sit there and nod and agree.
No, because because I guess I'm not in. I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
and because I'm not in the trenches 100% with you, there's nothing. I understand there's a lot of work that goes with it, so I didn't want to comment too much on it. Be like, yeah, that's hard work. Yeah, I know. Ooh.
Well, not on that part, but I mean, even in particular, think about. He just gave an example of the modeling and stuff.
Right.
I'm sure people hit Quay up. Well, I know they hit him up because they be all in our comments.
Hey,
I see them. Go Quay, Rashad. So, wow. But they be in the comments and everything, and they want to work with him. So if I can see what they say in the comments, I can imagine what goes on in the DM. So you're sitting here talking about, oh, I want to work with you. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then when it's time to do this and do that, they not here for it.
Right.
So, I'm sure in your realm, you run a staffing company and stuff, people see, oh, you got all these people in these black on black outfits. You got a staff. You always got different people. You got these clients and stuff. They have no idea what you're doing behind the scenes.
Right.
So kind of talk about a little bit of that. So I can think of, one second, let me set it up for you. I can think of showing up to an event. You have all these bartenders, you have all these servers and everything, but I don't know what you and that client went through. Your wig, you itching under your wig.
Sort of sweating under there.
It is hot in the studio. These lights ain't playing either. But tell me something that I wouldn't know before the event happens. What all do you have to put up with?
Well, you have to put up with a lot of people's personalities, and a lot of people really don't know what the fuck they're doing. They either don't have an event coordinator or the coordinator just doesn't know what's going on. So you have to get your people, my staff, your bartenders, your staffers, or your servers, you got to get them kind of pumped like, hey, we're going to be at this wedding. All right, you have a buffet. We don't know what the fuck they serving because they don't know what the fuck they serving. The caterers ain't here. We got to figure out where the caterers are going. We got to figure out where our spaces are. So basically, I try to go into space and, of course, say that we're here, but then I have to evaluate the space to see what the fuck are we walking into. Is it organized? Because sometimes it's not organized. You have to speak to the client. Sometimes you can't speak to the client because they're actually the bride or the groom. So you got to try to reach to someone else who you can reach and tell you information if it's not a coordinator. Well, before that, you have to negotiate the hours because some people try to stiff you at the last minute to be like, oh, well, we're still 2 hours in. Can you stay? No. Unless you're going to pay for it at that moment, I'm not having my staff stay.
Right. And then I'm sure with even running a staffing company, more of your time is spent running the business, doing the paperwork, doing the marketing, everything to get the client. So people think that, oh, you're just working with the client and stuff. No, it took me 5 months to get this client.
Oh, yeah, especially the big ones, yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, and it's the same. I can relate on the photography side as well, where everyone, you think your DM's lit. Mine, I just want to be an assistant. I can't tell you how many people say that same joke. Can I be your assistant?
Can I, though? You never return my DM.
Exactly. Sit with us. You can't sit with us. You outside the studio. You can't even get in.
That's kind of what I took from it. I feel that, or even with my little gesture of sticking up my middle finger, because certain people didn't see it for me, and now that my shit is moving, I realize those same people have circled back around and have now wanted to work with me or book me for their events, and baby, I'm booked and busy.
That's a great feeling though, right?
I mean, it is. I don't care. I feel more so happy because I feel that at one point I did want to work with you, and you shot me down, and now look how the tables have turned.
Right.
It's funny you say that too, because I had a agency. They reached out to me, and you actually were there for the shoot. So we agreed. They wanted me to shoot a model. It was the mother and daughter. You remember that shoot? So they wanted me to shoot the mother and daughter. And I told them, sure, I'll do that in exchange for shooting this model. It was this African, gorgeous features, amazing body. And I said, as long as, because they're a part of the agency too, as long as I can shoot them, I will shoot your mother-daughter. Cool. Set it all up, set up the date for her shoot, their shoot, set up the date for the African shoot. Did her shoot, because you were there, assisted with that and everything. Then I got the runaround on the African. And I'm like, oh, really? That's how we're going to play this game? Whatever. I delivered the photos. The photos were amazing. I used them too. They're still using those photos for promoting their fashion week and stuff that they're doing here in North Carolina. And so I got a message Friday. Hey, hope all is well. Haven't talked to you in a long time. Wanted to see if you could work with, and they gave me 3 models' names. The first model was the African that I was originally supposed to work with. And I said, I'm no longer interested in working with that model.
Wow.
And they're like, what? Well, it wasn't the model's fault. It was more so that it doesn't matter. You all didn't fulfill your end of the agreement. I did. You didn't. And now here it is months later. What was that, back in February or something? Yeah. Now here it is 8 months later, and you're trying to bring that model back to me. you can't sit with us.
That's a great feeling, I think. Redemption. Is it redemption? I think so.
Stop trying to be other people. You bitches could never. That's what I want to say. You bitches could never. If you were supposed to be here, you would be here. I feel that just like with me working with those other peoples, if that's where I was supposed to be at that moment, God would have put me there, or he would have had me work with those certain people, but he didn't. I'm here because, bitch, I'm supposed to be here.
Real quick, let's go around the table. For modeling, what's one thing that you do that you think helps make you successful as a model?
I'm always, if not early, on time. Always be on time for your shit.
As a staffing company owner, what is one thing you do that makes you great at what you do?
I pay my employees on time.
Awesome. As a photographer, as a business owner, I'm going to outwork the shit out of everybody else. I will risk, brother, you're going to test.
No.
I will go out no sleep to make sure that I get that done. Because if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Cool.
You do it well.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. All right, guys. I think it's about time to wrap up. How was today's show for y'all? Y'all feeling it? Man? Me and Quay was about to go toe to toe. He wasn't ready.
It wasn't you today, right?
He wasn't ready.
Yeah. There's
So
always
right-
next week.
Give us one thing. Tell us where to find you and wrap up the culture.
Find me on Instagram, Quay Rashad, Quay_Rashad, and just stay tuned. Got new music coming, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at Cherokee the Native. And just always be yourself.
Absolutely. Yo, and you can find me on all social media at Alan Lux Studios. And I'll tell you, you have to do what others want to make sure that you can succeed. And we out of here. Peace.
Bye.